Hello, people in my Wi-Fi. Happy Valentine's Day. I don't know how well or unwell this is about to go because OBS is already fucking with me. But welcome to the wonderful, wonderful fruit tier list. And you might be confused and you might be going, N3, it's Valentine's Day. You said there is only going to be romance content this month, which is already a lie because the Pixar Rush video, which, by the way, thank you guys so much for up to I think 15 views the last time I saw. That does mean a lot. I don't know if people are repeat watching that one in particular or if that one's actually reaching people. But if you guys rock with that, make sure you just share it with more people. I didn't realize the video was actually gonna be that small. I went back and I watched it myself, and it's like a really small square. It's weird. That's besides the point. What we're focused on right now is these fruit. Now, as you'll notice from our tier list, this isn't just any fruit tier list. Okay, we got no maidens, our faithful fruits, unrealized potential, our rising star fruit, and the ones swimming in it, which is seeds. And you might be saying, well, N3, what the fuck is happening here? Why are they swimming in seeds? Well, let me tell you. It's because this is the tier list of the fruits that fuck. They fuck, and they fuck hard. One day, I was chilling at work, eating one of those just really silly dum-dums. You know the kind where it's just the lollipop. You could probably get them 500 a pack at Costco or Kroger or BJ's or wherever you go. You could probably just get it from anywhere, probably even fucking Amazon. And I was eating a peach mango dum-dum. And I thought to myself, wow, mango really gets in on these fruit combo ideas? And they just don't stop delivering every single time. And that made me think wow, when it comes to mixing fruits, mango might be top seed. And actually that's where we're going to start today. We're going to throw them up here. Mango is absolutely swimming in it. Swimming in all that nasty, swimming in all that sweet fruit sweet. He just goes in. He's like LeBron in a year because I don't watch football. Jesus Christ. Imagine Johnny Sins circa 15. I'm imagining that was probably a good year for him 10 years ago. Just shoot after shoot after shoot, just fruit after fruit after fruit. That's basically what mango is doing. You know, you guys ever see that one commercial for the it's like a water company. This real freaky one. I literally can't believe that they aired that shit. But again, they did that for a reason. Mango belongs in these conversations. Now, I'm gonna say, I'm a little disappointed with this list because I don't see cucumbers. I don't see pumpkins. I see fuck ass avocados. And I don't understand. Guys, it's 2026. Cucumbers are fruits. Pumpkins are fruits. They are botanically classified as fruits. They have seeds, which the mango is just swimming. He's swimming in it already. And he can't swim in all of them because this list is not all inclusive. And you might be saying again, why not just make your own list? And to that I say, you sure are asking a lot of questions for someone who's just supposed to be watching a video. I'm just saying it should have been here. All right? Because we got shit like kumquat? What the fuck are we talking about here? Now, let's get a lot of this bullshit out of the way. All right? This might be culturally insensitive. I'm sorry. All right? This is the American fruit fucking tier list. All right? If you want to do fruits that fuck, Jamaica version or Brazil version or other shit, that's cool too. But I have an agenda to fill right now. Sorry. All right, I've returned, and I've kind of switched up the list a little bit too, just to kind of accurately more reflect how I feel like this should go. So now instead, unrealized potential is down here, We're gonna start promoting some of these no maiden options upward. I feel like some of these could have potential. Maybe even join the faithful fruit category, which are the ones that are kind of just, they they're good sometimes. Maybe they have like their signature that they pair with. We're just gonna jump straight to avocado. Avocado, look, bro, it's not personal. If you were cucumber, you'd be an unrealized potential. People be sleeping on cucumber. I'm not gonna lie, but unfortunately, you're just not that guy. Sorry, you're cool for guacamole sometimes, but nobody's trying to drink you, bro. I feel like you belong in unrealized potential. You are not my favorite thing in the world to eat. And I'm gonna be wholly subjective on this list too, because I don't fuck with coconut at all either, and I really want to just throw it in no maidens like out of personal, but I recognize that like it's more on like the faithful to rising star territory. Love it or hate it, like facts are facts. Jackfruit, you could probably do something, but I just haven't seen it. I would love to see you get out there, finally get off the bench after you hit a couple warm ups, see what you could do out there on the field. All right. Same thing with pomelo, cantaloupe. I kind of want to put ahead a jackfruit. Cantaloupe, I feel like you have way, 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 way more potential. People are sleeping on you. Mulberry, you do have unrealized potential. Um, I feel like you're just not mixed with a lot of things. I feel like if you were mixed with some of your darker brothers, blueberry, blackberry, you might actually be able to show the world a little bit of what you're working with. But man, like you're just okay. So let's get this tier list actually underway now. All right, mango already creme de creme. Okay, doing its best, living its best. Green apple, you are maidenless. I'm sorry. You're sour. You're great for the sourness. Coming to think of it, though, it's never green apple in anything. Never. It just straight up isn't. Apple, you. Apple's more like one of those, like, kind of like fruit conscious ones. It's like, it's in the background. And, like, they'll put apple in. But you don't really notice it at all, honestly. And that's cool. Apricot, I want to say apricot's also kind of in the same category, just in health stuff. Think what's a good juice brand that I can mention right now? I can't name it, but like you know the ones, like they're like always kind of orangey. They're usually like in a glass bottle. It's cool, but it's not really going anywhere outside of like with its vegetable homies. And I mean, that's fine. We need to have a conversation about banana. Never. I'm just let you know. Straight up, you're Valentines. Alright? That's what I'm saying. If you are Valentines, you're Valentines for smoothies. And when it comes to smoothies, for me personally, you ruin it. You are so wrong. I don't fucking get it. I don't understand how you do it. I don't understand why you do it. I don't know if you do it as a staple. I don't know if you do it as having names written out. So everybody knows you were there. I love you and I hate you all at the same time. You're unfortunately just faithful. You and strawberry go together. In fact, here, let me put you with your blue thing right now. Cause strawberry, let's just be honest. You're not you're not mixy. You're not trying to be. You know what? No, I'm lying. Sorry, banana. Your girl's a star. Your girl's a star. Yeah, nah. Strawberry gets around for sure, for certain. Cause I'm really thinking about it, and it's like it's just undeniable what strawberry does. It is what it is. Blackberry, I really don't know where to put you, man. You absolutely, for the most part, do not fuck. I'm not gonna lie to you. You you're good. You're great. I love you in absolutely anything that I can have you in, but like you're not social. You're not a social fruit. You're not getting around. You're not talking to these other fruits and trying to figure out what they're doing after this. You're just sitting at the corner on the wall saying, "Yo, if only they knew about my personality though." And it's true. Your personality is great. In fact, I will put you right here. But like big dog, like you really truly like you've got to step it up, bro. Blueberry. Blueberry, I'm almost about to throw you in the exact same category I just put your brother Blackberry in. I don't think you get a pass. I don't think you get a pass. I think you be getting influenced by your homie Blackberry. And he be like putting things in your ear. And you just be like with him on the wall, making the other fruits uncomfortable. And what's fucked up is they would love to talk to you, but you're weird. You're staring at them. You're not talking. You're not opening your mouth. You're great. I love you. But like, if it's not acai, who else are you really hanging with, bro? You got more potential than your brother, bro. Way more potential than your brother. You just gotta step it up, bro. You honestly deserve to be a faithful, but just off of principle, get some bitches. Coconut, I mean, you don't be mixy either. Coconut, no, you know you're maidenless, bro. I'm sorry. What? I've never seen coconut mixed with anything. If people want to argue with me about it, fine. Like, what is it gonna be like? Coconut and pineapple, fine. It's faithful. It's faithful. At the minimum, it's faithful. Unlike its partner, pineapple, because pineapple is right next to strawberry. Pineapple is around. Pineapple is talking to people. Pineapple is social at the party. Pineapple is as loud as the hundreds of pines that go inside of your body every time you eat one of those bad boys. Look it up. Cherry, you unfortunately are just, I think, unrealized. And what's fucked up is what I'm about to say next should really be a shot at your pride because it should never really happen in any other world. But cranberry is faithful. Actually, hold on. Wait a minute. Cranberry might be the most whore out of some of these fruits. Cranberry is just straight up swimming in it. I'm not going to lie. Like, cranberry is absolutely swimming in it. Just no way around it. Have you guys seen the Ocean Spray cran blank juices? Cran mango, cran like orange, cran fucking Jesus, cran everything. Cranberry, unfortunately, love it or hate it, is getting play. And for the people that do love it, they enjoy how cranberry gets around. Cran apple is especially good for people that don't like cranberry because the apple comes in and it does exactly what it needs to do, which is actually one of those very few times where it does get noticed. I'm only here to deliver facts to you guys. Straight facts. All right? Anybody wants to redux this tier list, absolutely at me. I'm willing to hear out what you have to say. But like, it is what it is. You can't if you have something other than the fact that literally all those ocean sprays exist. Like I you know, dragon fruit. Dragon fruit talks to people. Dragon fruit's not super high when it comes to their social equity, but it's trying its best. You know, I might even dare say it's a rising star, but I think it's kind of stuck in its ways. I think it likes its 2 to 3 people, not really in its whole phase yet. So it's just gonna take some time for dragon fruit to get it together. Grapefruit, I love you, bro. I do. Grapes, nah. I'm just thinking about how much I like them. That's just what it is. White grapes, you do have unrealized potential because you're infinitely sweeter than the red grapes are. Kiwi, you're a little bit among the, well, you're faithful. There's nothing wrong with that. Being faithful is really really cool. I like to think. Lemon and lime. I'm gonna judge you guys together because you guys are brothers. Look, the fact of the matter is, lime, you're just not a star like your brother is. Lemon is among one of the rising stars. Lemon in the right capacity can go with absolutely anybody. But the problem with lemon is, similar to banana, they just dominate the freaking field, man. And when you have something that's acidic like lemon and something that's sour like lemon, that can be really intimidating for some people because that's not necessarily what they go for. But even looking at like lists for just things that are on here that like maybe not necessarily are doing anything. Mulberry. Mulberry and lemon was a very big thing. Gooseberry and lemon was another really big thing. Along with like some elderberry too, but lemon. Lemon is really good if you know what you're doing with it. Lemon is among one of the rising stars. I even want to say, just based off of lemonade and how many different variations that has: strawberry kiwi lemonade, blueberry lemonade, strawberry lemonade, raspberry lemonade. It's yeah, nah, it's yeah. In fact, it's a little bit ahead of cranberry. Lemon is love it or hate it. Lemon fucks. Lemon gets played. Lemon is swimming in it, and is swimming well, backstrokes and all. Lychee, lychee, I feel like is on the come up. It's not in a lot of things right now, but if you know about lychee, you know what it does with other fruits, and you know what its potential is going to be. Lychee is going to be a very big star in the future. In fact, I want to put lychee ahead of everybody. Nectarine, you're good every now and again with peach. You're faithful for the most part. You're basically like peach, you and apricot, but I mean, you just can't do what your more famous like cousin is doing. You know what I mean? Let's not even hold our breath about it. Peach is a rising star. It's not necessarily in everything, but again, peach goes. Peach is in a lot of things. See, and now this is like my favorite part of the tier list, because now like as we start to talk about the things that are actually up, like we could talk about things that they actually do go well with. Lemon peach, mango peach, peach lychee. Like everything that's here with it, it goes great with. It's just it's just one of those ones. Orange. Look, I fuck with you, dog. You're faithful. You're very faithful. You're probably a little bit closer than some of these other fruits are when it comes to like mixing, but like more than not, it is what it is. Papaya. I really want to say feels like it's in a lot of things, and when you have papaya mixed with something, you're happy about that for sure. I feel like papaya should be in the rising star category, but what I'm actually gonna put it in is unrealized potential. That's the weird thing, higher up on this spectrum, I guess strictly just blueberry and papaya are kind of like the ones that get like the asterisks for like they're technically in faithful fruit more than they're in unrealized potential. But it's just like I really feel like because of where they are in the faithful position, like they can really jump ranks. You know what I mean? Like I really want them to like do like a big leap this way, like huge arcs this way. Passion fruit, um, you're great with, I want to say things like peach, mango, of course. Mango will make anybody look good. Honestly, like mango could just straight up do the homework for you, and it would literally never matter. Um, but outside of those two, I'm not seeing any of your peers here. I'm looking around passion fruit. I don't think I see any of your peers here, and everybody that you do talk to, they already in the club. So you can't even get to them, bro. Sorry. Pear, I love you. Plum. Plum, I feel like you could have unrealized potential, but the fact of the matter is you are just simply maidenless. Pomegranate, pomegranate's faithful. I feel like pomegranate is in enough stuff to have maybe 2 or 3 suitors with it, but not enough to really put it in a rising star category. Raspberry, you are on the come up. The work you do with mango is incredible. The work you do with cranberry is incredible. The work that you do with peach, I don't think exists actually. Have I had something raspberry peach? Tangerines, you're maidenless. Watermelon, you are. maidenless. Honeydew, unrealized potential. Maybe a little bit more so than your brother cantaloupe. I feel like people put you in more things. You were able to just get off that bench. You would very easily be able to maybe join the Asterix crew and potentially just do a leap. But for right now, I think you should just be aiming for faithful because you know you're not doing a lot right now. Guava, you are absolutely a rising star. In fact, I will put you right there. You are so close to just straight up swimming in a guava. Do not stop now. Your potential unheard of, unseen. You got this, little buddy. I believe in you. Okay? Blood orange. I don't know why my mouse just did that. I see you in a lot of foods, but I think you kind of run into the grapefruit problem where you're just too acidic. Mangosteen. You steal this spot from guava right here. You're actually next up. People see mangosteen and they still think you're mango. And I'm not gonna lie, it's a little fucked up that you're riding the coattails off of the legend, the goat, mango, because you're still trying to like be in like the conversation just by stealing somebody else's swag completely. And but I digress. You still have amazing work. You're still doing things that are unseen and unheard of. You're dead ass like if Mango is like Jordan, you're like Braun, bro. You're on the come up, man. You might be next up. And last but not least, sour cherry, which is unfortunately maidenless. Listen, sour cherry. I think you're great. I think you're amazing even. But all things considered, I'm looking around. I don't think anybody would invite you to their party, except for maybe Lemon, just because they're trying to outcompete Mango. And they're close, but like at the same time, like they're just very much so completely not. And that's the fruit that fucked your list. Happy Valentine's Day again. I'm gonna just say honorable mentions would be cucumber and unrealized potential. Pumpkins would be in the faithful fruit category. I'm just gonna triple check that this is 100% what I want to end off with. I mean, even though there's already an asterisk here, and I really don't want to put my boy dead last, I'm gonna put blueberries somewhere right here. It's a little bit ahead of banana, but still quite behind passion fruit. Just because outside of acai, and I mean, outside of smoothies, because blueberry is exceptional in smoothies, it does work well with pomegranate. Um, so I will give it that. So yeah, this is the final list right here. We got our big three: mango, lemon, and cranberry. Congratulations to them. Absolutely swimming in it all the time. I don't know how they do it. Like Olympic level athlete stuff over there, which is funny because they've recently ran out of condoms or something like that. Um, Also big kudos to our rising stars: mangosteen, guava, lychee, strawberry, peach, raspberry, pineapple. You guys will be in the big leagues one day when mango and lemon and cranberry all decide that they want to break. And even then, I feel like another big three would form between the mangosteen, the guava, and the lychee. It would be a really tight race between strawberry and peach. Maybe they would kind of make a Mount Rushmore situation, but I feel like that would kind of come around a different era where they would be like at peace and raspberry would be there. And then I have like a sneaking suspicion guava would still just be lurking about, still just slow dripping the public with all of its potential. Sorry if this is like a too westernized of a list because I know I haven't had a lot of these, but also I don't know if in a lot of other cultures like some of these fruits are even mixed with other fruits and beverages. So just all things considered, from what I've seen, because I've been to a couple different international stores, I don't think these fuck. Uh, but if you disagree, let me know in the comments if you felt like one of your fruits should have been higher or lower, something you love or you hate, something you feel like you see out in public that's always mixing with other fruits. Let me know. I'd love to discuss it. And take care of yourselves, love one another. I'll see you folks very soon.